students, let us discuss the factors on which resistance of a conductor depends. Here you can see resistance of a conductor depends on the length of the conductor. Length of the conductor. How it is depending on that? Resistance is directly proportional to length of the conductor. If the length increases, resistance will also be increased. If the length decreases, resistance will be decreased. Second one, area of cross section. Area of cross section means this one, area of this one. Here also you can see this is also this area only, area of cross section. This resistance is inversely proportional to area of cross section. What do you mean by that? If the area of cross section increases, resistance will be decreased. If area of cross section decreases, resistance will be increased. The third one, that is the nature of the material. Here you can see R is directly proportional to L. Here R is inversely proportional to A. A means area of cross section, that we can write as R proportional to 1 by A. If you are combining these two, you will get R proportional to L divided by A. We have to make this as an equation. How to do that? For that we have to remove this proportionality sign. We have to use one constant for removing this proportionality sign. Then you can write this as R is equal to a constant into L by A. Here this constant we can write as rho into L by A. What is this? This is called rho. Okay, R is equal to rho into L by A. We can call this rho as resistivity. Let us see what is resistivity. The inherent property of a conductor because of which it resists the flow of electric current is called resistivity. So here you can see the equation R is equal to rho L by A. This rho is called resistivity or electrical resistivity. Now we can write one equation for this electrical resistivity from this equation. Then you will get rho is equal to R into A divided by L. What is SI unit of this resistivity? From this equation we can write the unit of resistivity. Here you can see resistance is there. Unit of resistance is ohm. What is the unit of area? Meter square divided by unit of length is meter. This meter and 1 meter here we can cancel. Then you will get this as ohm meter. Ohm meter is the unit of resistivity. Ohm meter, that is the SI unit of resistivity, that is ohm meter. Children, if this area of cross section is 1 meter square and length is 1 meter, then what will be the rho? Rho is equal to R. Then from this also we can define this resistivity as the resistance of a conductor having unit length and unit area of cross section. Resistivity is a characteristic property of the material. For a material, a particular value there for this resistivity, but it will vary with temperature. Children, listen here. Here you can see R is equal to rho L by A. This you know, resistance depends on length and area of cross section. If the length is increasing, resistance will also be increased. If this area of cross section increasing, what will happen? Resistance will be decreased. You know, resistance directly proportional to length and it is inversely proportional to area of cross section. But in case of this resistivity, like this not factors there. If length is increasing or area of cross section increasing or decreasing or length decreasing, no problem there. For a material, resistivity is same. If temperature changing, some differences will be there. Other that we can say for a material resistivity a particular value there. That is, resistance depends on length, area and nature of the material, but here the resistivity depends on the nature of that material only. Here you can see the range of resistivity for metals and alloys, that will be in the range 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter to 10 raised to minus 6 ohm meter. All these we can call as good conductors of electricity. Here you can see for insulators, that will be 10 raised to 12 to 10 raised to 17 ohm meter. Do you know, children, alloys are commonly used in electrical heating devices. What is the reason? Here you can see the resistivity of alloy is higher than that of its constituent metals. You know, alloy means a combination, a group of metals there. Here the resistivity of that alloy is higher than that of its constituent metals. The second reason, they do not burn readily at high temperatures. Let us do one problem. Resistance of a metal wire of length 1 meter is 26 ohm at 20 degrees Celsius. If the diameter of the wire is 0.3 millimeter, what will be the resistivity of the metal at that temperature? We have to find the resistivity. We have this equation R is equal to rho L by A. From this we can write rho is equal to R into A divided by L. Here it is given as a metal wire. So what will be the area? The area will be pi R square divided by L. Listen here. 1 meter is the length of the wire. You can write length is equal to 1 meter. Diameter given here, that is 0.3 millimeter. You can write this as 3 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter. Then we need the radius. You know d divided by 2 is the radius. So 3 into 10 raised to minus 4, the whole divided by 2, you will get this as 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter. Resistance also given there, R is equal to 26 ohm. Now you have this equation, rho is equal to R into pi R square divided by L. Now you can substitute the values, then rho is equal to 26 into pi 3.14 into 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 the whole square divided by 1. Then after doing this, you will get this as 1.84 into 10 raised to minus 6 ohm meter. This is the resistivity of manganese. A wire of given material having length L and area of cross section A has a resistance of 4 ohm. What would be the resistance of another wire of the same material having length L by 2 and area of cross section 2A? Here it is given as a wire of given material having length L and area of cross section A. It has a resistance of 4 ohm. So from this we can, you know the equation for resistance, that is R is equal to rho L by A. Here it is given as resistance is 4 ohm. So from this we can write rho L by A is equal to 4 ohm, that is the resistance. Now what you have to find, what would be the resistance of another wire of the same material having length L by 2 and area of cross section 2A. Here this is very important. Same material means for the new wire, for that new wire resistivity will be same. Then here the changes are happening to length and area of cross section. Here for this new wire, length will be L by 2 and area will be 2A. We have to find the resistance of that new wire. For this new wire, we can write resistance as R new, then rho into, here I am taking this as L1 and A1. Here we can write this as rho L1 divided by A1. I told you, no children, rho is same here. So here we can write rho into what is L1? L divided by 2. What is A1? That is 2A. How to write this? R nu is equal to rho into L divided by 2 into 2A. This you can write rho L divided by 2 into 2, 4A. That is 1 by 4 into rho L by A. So from here we can write rho L by A is 4 ohm. So here 1 by 4 into 4, that is equal to 1 ohm. 1 ohm is the resistance of that new wire. Children, next class we will discuss the combination of resistors.